What's up? You know who it is, your middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, the last Stylebender. These are my, I guess, random breakdowns of UFC 264. I've got some time to kill, so I figure I'd do this. Now, on to the main event of the evening. Mac G, Conor McGregor versus DP, Dustin Porier. I like this fight. I like the story behind it. It's a trilogy. Love a good trilogy. First fight, Dustin gets bewildered, gets emotional throughout the lead up, and Conor knew it. Used that to his advantage from the get-go. Front leg hook kick, got cracked a little bit, came back up, was throwing straights, left straights. Realized Dustin was blocking with the left straight, then he went around the guard, cracked him, and realized, ooh, that's the shot right there. All right, bet, let me attack that more. Had his karate stance, so was able to dart in and out. And yeah, Conor knocked him out in the first round. Second fight, Dustin is older. He's learned from his mistakes. He's been fighting a lot more than Conor. I felt in the second fight there was a mind game, but people kind of breezed past it because they didn't understand what was going on. In my humble opinion, I felt like Mr. Nice Guy Conor was, I wouldn't say a facade, but was a strategy in the art of war, in the art of warfare. It already worked the first time, and maybe Conor could see it wasn't working the second time, so he used that route. Keep your friends close but your enemies closer type shit. When it came to the fight, DP was unemotional, strategic, implemented the calf kicks because Conor was also no karate stance. He was boxing. He was using a lot of his hands. But there was a bit where Conor got turned almost instantly because the calf kicks made him want to lean on the fence for support. And this shot right here, boom. I don't see it again. That's so nice because it was offbeat and the way Conor leaned into it. Boom. Oh, he was trying to slip. He was trying to bob. You can only slip so much. It's a probability game. It's a numbers game. If you slip 10 shots coming at you, it depends how good you are, you might slip 7, but that's 3 of them that can still get you, and who knows. Yeah, this fight, I feel definitely Conor will be back to using his wide stance, his in and out movement. That's one thing I feel like they'll have to do. It's just a no-brainer. You can't just stand there and take that shit again, because if you think he's not going to throw it because he said he's not going to throw it, he's going to throw it. Dustin, I think, is going to try and wrestle more again and early on probably this time, just to kind of keep him guessing, because he took him down quite easily the first time. So he wants that to be in his mind, because even in the fight, when Dustin is under pressure, and from sort of experience, I kind of know he knows how to come back. He knows how to recover very well. Conor's key to victory, the in and out movement, the darting, timing, draw his attacks out and counter him. Timing his counters, because he's got sick timing. Conor does, not just to the head as well, to the body. Dustin's key to victory, first thing my head said was feint the calf kick or feint the low kick. But establish it first. It won't take you much to establish it, but establish it first and then just show him. Wrestling early on so you can have that in his brain. I don't say pressure, but not just useless pressure, not just walking forward and eating shots and throwing. I'm talking about busy pressure, feinting, pawing, showing him the jab, offbeat rear hand, that kind of stuff. But you're in his bubble, because Dustin is durable. Unfortunately, I wouldn't advise this, but sometimes you have to use that to your advantage. Okay, next fight. Durinho versus Thompson, Wonder Man boy. Jokes. This is one of those fights where it's tailor-made for Wonder Boy, but his opponent is not tailor-made for him because he's got other skills that most of the tailor-made guys don't have, and that's Durinho's jiu-jitsu. His grappling can nullify this fight like that, even quicker than that. So Wonder Boy, keep your distance, do what you do, that karate front leg side kick to the body and to the leg, and eventually move it to the head. His bounce and his blitz, I'd say be careful when you use it, because from the Tyron Woodley fight, I don't think I've ever seen Durinho that fast. So be careful when you blitz, because you don't want to get countered by Durinho, because he can pack that heat. So yeah, Wonder Boy, stay on the outside, pick him apart with the front leg side kick, jabs, his rear hand, and just front leg round kicks as well. I think that'll do him some justice. I'll do him some favors in the fight later on. Gilbert, close the distance. Don't give him no space. from the get-go. But once you get through the, you know, the limbs, just hold on and do your thing. That's why he's a world champion in jiu-jitsu. Tai Tuivasa, Mauzo, Eshe, FTA, all that, against Greg Hardy. So I like this fight. I like this fight for Tai, and it's a good test for Greg. My Uso, Tai Tuivasa, man, I'd say for a big guy, this is one of the most athletic big guys on the roster. I think Tai, what I like about him is just even his intelligence. You know, he acts like he doesn't know what he's talking about a lot of the times. Sometimes he doesn't. Don't let him fool you. But like, he's smart with the way he starts the fight. Now it's about finishing the fight. I'd say Greg, to win, would have to just mix up the grappling, stay behind the jab, or the 1-2, that offbeat 2. And Tai, to be honest, that triple G kind of pressure he has, because he does a lot without doing much. He'll just be in your face. I've never sparred with Tai. I don't think so. But I've watched him spar. He'll be doing a lot without doing much. He'll be in your face or be in your striking range, but he'll be pressuring you backwards with his movement and his energy. So yeah, doing that and then just starting to pick Greg and use leg kicks. He's got a sweet leg kick, like, because it's just got these heavy legs. Right, Sean O'Malley, old Sugar Show. He was supposed to fight Smoker, I believe. Was it Smoker?
Yeah.
That would have been a sick fight. Now he's been replaced by Chris Moutinho. Yeah, I don't know too much about the guy, but I'd say for Sean to win this fight, especially that it's a late replacement, short notice, I'm sure they could do their homework. Play it smart. Keep doing what he's been doing in the division. Being creative, you know. I like some of that stuff he does, like the look back feint, you know. I kind of snatched that off him. Even that the one I clipped Vittori with, that spinning kick, you know. And the first fight, clipped Vittori, that light little pirouette kick. Stole that off Sean, I think, from one of his early fights. And I was like, that's slick. And I tried it out for the first time in that Vittori fight. Never tried it before, but I was like, let me see if this works. And it worked. Yeah, just be creative, bystantial. Be bystantial, yeah, because you kind of get these newbies who come to the big show confused. I wonder what color is gonna dye his hair this time. Classic Sugar Show. All right, let me see. Good card, not stacked, but good card. Excited to see Tai fight, Sugar Show, and some other fights as well. I actually don't do this these days. I kind of just watch the fight, so enjoy the chaos. Which is what I'm gonna do. Watch the fight and enjoy the chaos. Be well, my friends.